Jingle bells, Batman smells. Robin laid an egg. The Batmobile lost its wheel and the Joker got away. Hey! Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Yeah. Merry Christmas Eve to everybody. Qapla. It is Monday, December 23rd, 2019, and welcome to a very special edition of Bedlife. And thank you, Thomas Potts, for the $1.99 super chat for saying Happy Easter. Apparently, on the Potts calendar today, it's Easter. And yes, the laptop, the good laptop is back. You can see the new sticker, the new sassy sticker. Other side. The new sassy sticker, a couple of smaller stickers on top, and I don't know if I'm going to put this. It's a little big. It's a little big for the empty spot, but the Deep Space Nine sticker, do I still have it here? Yes, I do here. This is the Deep Space Nine sticker. I was going to... thank you, John Iraqi, for the $1 super chat. This was the Deep Space Nine Defiant patch I was going to use, but that only looks good because it's on a white background. If I peel it off the white background, it's crap. You can't see crap. You can't see anything. So it's really not useful as a sticker, unfortunately, for the laptop. And yes, I am wearing the Sassy shirt from the Sassy collection that you can get on BirdoPrey5.com at the Teespring store for the holidays. Okay, and guys, do remember to switch on over to live chat. If otherwise, you could miss a good part of the conversation. So let me do that myself on the laptop. There we go. There we go. I see everybody's been chatting. So let's start with some chats before we get to some songs today and some other stuff I want to go through. Thomas Potts was first and said hi, although Yosef was here early. Yosef, I saw your message, but then it disappeared by the time I started the stream. Josh Street says, you're late, bird. I'm not late. I said between 2 and 3 p.m. Eastern. It's 2:50. Dan23 says, hi. Welcome, Dan. Live with Matthew says, Qapla, Bird of Prey, and all. How goes the day? Not a bad day so far, Live with Matthew. John Iraqi says, ever? Son of a bitch. I missed something. Mike Richards says, greetings from Columbus, Ohio. Greetings, Mike Richards. I want to make sure I have my microphone on. Derek McManus says, hey, Merry Christmas, Bird of Prey 5. Merry Christmas to you, Derek. Sci-Fi Nation says, greetings, Bird of Prey, Mom of Prey, Sassy O Prey, and fellow nerds. Greetings, Sci-Fi Nation. And yes, I have a bone to pick with you and DJ Odyssey and Cinnabon, who were streaming late last night, 4+ hour stream, 4 hours and 15-minute streams, playing games after I left, games I would have won at. So you purposely held the games I would have won at until after I left the stream, and then every other answer, perhaps even like 2 out of 3 answers, are all about me. And Cinnabon, why do you think I would not come on your stream? I'd come on your stream, Cinnabon. You just haven't had a stream where you asked anybody on, I don't think. Or didn't I come on your stream to help you recently? Came on somebody's stream to help them use StreamYards. I'd come on your stream. Then they bet every answer in the game is what would you call an ugly baby? What's a good name for an ugly baby? And the two people who had no idea what the other one was writing, one wrote bird and the other one wrote Birdo Prey 5. Ugly baby names. You're on lists. You're all on lists. Josh Street says, do you hook the Gelogia machine up back? Did you hook the Gelogia machine up backwards again? No. Why would you think that? No Gelogia machine hooked up backwards. In fact, you can't put the hose into the other side. It doesn't fit. We tried. Richie Poole says, woo woo Christmas tunes. Qapla, Richie Poole. John Araki says Qapla, John Araki. Josh Street says hook. Marlena Monroe says Qapla, Marlena. John Araki says doo-doo. I don't know what you guys are talking about. Dan23 says festive. Thank you. I thought I'd put a few minutes of time into making the Christmas Eve stream, and maybe we can use it again tomorrow. We'll see. I don't know what tomorrow will bring. John Street says birds sing Jingle Karoga all the way. Well, that song is actually a song I can use for free because I do subscribe to Epidemic Sound. And they have a pretty extensive Christmas collection of songs that are actual excuse me, actual Christmas songs. Although not all of them I would have words to sing, but I can play Christmas music as needed. Oh, son of a bitch, you guys didn't even get to hear the jingle bells, did you? I had the microphone muted. Not the microphone, the computer muted. Son of a bitch. Well, here was the music that I was singing jingle bells to. You don't understand. I worked 15 minutes just to make sure Jingle Bells was the same length as the opening of credits, the opening, wait screen, as my title card, as I call it, and you guys didn't even get to hear it. This is the music. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Jingle bells, Batman smells, Robin laid an egg. The Batmobile lost its wheel. The Joker got away. Hey, wait, did I miss it? Jingle bells, Batman smells, Robin laid an egg. The Batmobile lost its wheel and the Joker got away. Okay, I'll get it for the next one. It's only 1 minute and 40 seconds. Jingle bells, Batman smells, Robin laid an egg. The Batmobile lost its wheel, the Joker got away. Hey! Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Da 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 da. Bells, Batman smells, Robin laid an egg. The Batmobile lost its wheel, the Joker got away. Hey. Do 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 do. Discord messages. Give me a few minutes, Peter. Give me a few minutes. No, stop. Okay, I didn't want it to keep playing. I'll get to Discord in a little bit, Peter. Let me get to that point in the chat. So, Thomas Potts' Jingle Bells, Anti-Tracker smells, Bird laid an egg, Mr. Miles lost a wheel, and Sassy got away. No, that's sassy. Richie Poole says, Bird of Prey 5, I want to hear you do Elvis doing Blue Christmas. We'll put it on the list. Remind me, Richie. Remind me. And with John and Rocky Super Chat, thank you again. Cinnabon Bunny says, hello, welcome, Cinnabon Bunny. Sci-Fi Nation, Anti-Tracker is a turd. Joe is a bird. Sassy rules them all. I could see something there. Sci-Fi Cinnabon says, Thomas, you won. Josh Street is lolling at Thomas. And Life with Matthew says, huzzah for good laptops indeed. Indeed. Aberjam says, McClunky, Aberjam. I guess you finished shopping. Congratulations. Richie Pools is whoa, the chat's on the left side of the screen. Are we in the mirror universe? It's just where it fit. I hope you get used to it. We could be in the mirror universe. Thomas Potts is asking what he won from Cinnabon. Dan23 says, Bird of Prey, what's your favorite Christmas movie? National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. Die Hard is a close second, but I do prefer comedies. Thomas Potts says, yeah, the porn laptop is back. This is not the porn laptop. Cinnabon Bunny says, my contest. So Thomas won Cinnabon's contest. Josh reads his low bird bought the wrong sticker. It's not the wrong sticker. It's a misprint, goddammit. John Araki says, on the second day of Christmas, God gave to me 2 anti-knee replacements and Sassy under the tree. We might do the bird days, the 12 birds of Christmas. Joe Lau, Merry Christmas, Bird of Prey, family, and chat. Thank you, Joe Lau. Merry Christmas to you. Thomas Potts at Cinnabon, wow, I finally won a contest this year. Richie Poole says you should create a Darth Sassius t-shirt. Darth Sassius. Maybe. Huh? Like the card. I gotcha. Yeah. That's true. I gotcha, Richie Poole. I don't know. I mean, I don't think Sassy's really a Darth, a Sith, whatever the people who have Darth as a name are. Dan23 says, Bird of Prey, what's your favorite thing to drink at Christmas? The same thing it is to drink any other day of the year. Coca-Cola. Classic. I don't drink much. Water. I usually drink water. 9/10 of the day it's water. And I have a sip of Coca-Cola for lunch and sometimes a sip of Coca-Cola for dinner. It helps settle the stomach. Josh reads says, Thomas Bird has his Frank and Freddy porn collection backed up on an external drive. Derek McManus says, Bird of Prey, it's never late. He always arrives exactly on time. That is true. John Araki says, Christmas Eve, son of a bitch. It snuck up on me too, John Araki. Thomas Potts says, wow, lots of names added to the list. Yeah. Cinnabon says, let me know how you want your prize. Sci-Fi Nation, lol. Cinnabon says, I was kidding, Bird of Prey. Didn't seem like you were kidding, Cinnabon. It's okay. I'm okay. I'm okay. But whoever said ugly baby names, you guys are still on lists. Josh Reed, lol, Bird Jr. was playing for you. Yeah. Cinnabon was laughing. Sci-Fi Nation says, oh my. Thomas Potts is Bird of Prey. Anti-Tracker also said Bird for ugly baby name. Yeah, I know. Anti-Tracker was one of them. Richie Pools is Bird of Prey. I was kidding when I suggested you remove the roof to see the real stars. Now look, your live stream is a snowstorm. Luckily, it's not snowing outside today. It's actually fairly nice out. High 50s? Alexa, what's the temperature? 57 degrees. We should probably open the window. Speaking of you-know-who, goddamn DJ Odyssey said for her to order a sundress or something, and she added it to my shopping list. And then I got an email saying, we're sending you more info on sundresses. because I was listening to DJ Odyssey's stream. And he was doing it on purpose. And he said he was doing it on purpose. Peter Quinn says, evening, Birdo Pray 5, and Merry Christmas. Christmas Eve all. Christmas Eve all. Merry Christmas to you, Peter Quinn. Trek95 says, hello, Birdo Pray 5. Hello, Trek95. Peter Quinn says, font play. WHAM. Font play. Joe Lau is putting in jack-o'-lanterns. Peter Quinn says, Bird of Prey, so not play Warhammer. Subca of Whamageddon. I have no idea what you're talking about, Peter. Dan23 says, do. Yeah, I guess that was me singing. Josh Reed says, low Bird and Anti-Trigger love to pull Birdo Prey 5s all the time. Richie Poole says, it's hard to hear the music when you do all that do going on. Well, it enhances the music, Richie. Sci-Fi says, I'm glad no one on DJ's stream pulls birds or anti-trackers. John Araki says, sassy bells, mama pray all the way. Sister o' pray was an alpaca and bird making a frowny face. Wow, we got some really talented people here. Not Ryan Johnson says, hello and Qapla. Hello and Qapla, not Ryan Johnson. And Peter Quinn says, Discord messages. And then Joe Lau puts in some Santa Claus faces. Where is Discord on this computer? Wrong. Discord. I see I've confused. Using the other computer for so long, I've forgotten where some of my icons are. Because I had them on opposite sides. Son of a bitch, why won't you open? There we go. There we go. What? New? I don't care what's new. Peter Quinn put in Whamageddon, a game played during Christmas season, where the player has to go from the 1st of December on midnight to the 24th of December without listening to Last Christmas by Wham. The player has the song between those days. They're out of the game. Well, I don't believe Last Christmas is on my itinerary for today, but if you're really that into not hearing Last Christmas, now that people know, you probably shouldn't be listening to any live streams. Joe Lau puts in the Santa emojis. John DeMarco says, hi all, welcome John. Dan23 says, fun. John DeMarco says, my daughter wants you to know she thinks you have a great singing voice, Bart. Oh, well, thank you, John DeMarco's daughter. I appreciate that. John DeMarco, in completely unrelated news, your daughter might need a hearing test. Mike Richards says, Bird, bless us, everyone. And I will. I do. It's Christmas Eve. It's the biggest holiday in Karoga. Christmas Eve. Twice as much Eve as the first original Christmas Eve. Dan23 says, Discord, not use since the moment I first signed in. Joe Lau says, Elf. Elf doesn't make it an emoji. Richie Poole says, Die Hard is a great Christmas comedy. What are you talking about? It's not a comedy. It is a Christmas movie. Aberjam says, Bird of Prey. Yes, shopping is done now, but the diverticulitis is playing up, so I'm watching you from the porcelain throne. Well, you have my sympathies, Aberjam. Not Ryan Johnson says, still plenty of room for Freddie Mercury. No Freddie Mercury stickers. Dan23 says, it's the film Elf. What about, I don't particularly care for the film Elf, the Will Ferrell film Elf. If that's the one you're talking about, that is not one of my favorite Will Ferrell movies. Joseph Petrick, Last Christmas, I gave you my heart. Hi, everybody. And a €2 super chat, and he gets eyebrow-raising Dax and There she goes. She's gone. But thank you, Yosef. Anti-Trekker, welcome, Anti-Trekker. Hey, all. We're on the road about 70 miles from our destination. Have a great day, everybody. Good to hear you guys are doing well, Anti-Trekker, and I hope you save one of those big turkey legs for Auntie. Josh reads his bird is around 90% of Christmas music is public domain, but they make changes so they can legally make money off the music. You could legally make money off public domain songs. There's nothing there's no rule about not making money off public domain song. But they make changes so it's copyrighted, even though the underlying original song, like the 12 Days of Christmas, the original song dates back to before the 1800s. That's, the words, the lyrics. You see, for every song, there's two copyrights. There's the lyrics copyright, and there's the music copyright. So the lyrics copyright on most Christmas music is expired. It's public domain. However, the music copyright, if Madonna or I don't know who a contemporary artist, Josh Groban, if Josh Groban sings a Christmas song, it's still copyrighted. I can't play it, even though the song he sings, the 12 Days of Christmas, is public domain. The music for his particular rendition would be copyrighted. And two, if he makes even a little change to the lyrics, like instead of, 11 ladies leaping, it's 11 ladies jeeping, then, if I play his song, I'm also violating the song copyright. Lords a leaping, ladies a leaping, whatever. Huh? Fine. Lords a leaping, jeeps a jeeping. The point being, if you make a little change to the song, your change you can claim copyright on, but more importantly, the music. So even if like a choir sings a public domain song, I can't play that choir's music unless they've released the copyright on it, which very, very few do, because it's still copyrighted, even though the words came out in say 1904, the music was recorded in 2005, so it's still copyrighted. Marlena Monroe says Die Hard is, of course, a Christmas movie. That's not even up for debate. Of course it's a Christmas movie. Yosef says 13 minutes, late notification. I just kicked my nephew out so I could be with you, but he's in the next house, so it's fine. Well, Yosef, you should have had the nephew listen too. Although it's probably better you tell him to listen from his own computer, then I get twice the views. Richie Poole says, Anti-Trekker, remember Amok Time? Yes, but we don't want Mrs. Anti-Trekker to hear that. Thomas Bott says, Anti-Trekker, Bird of Prey saw what you said in the DJ game. What did I say? Anti-Trekker came in just as I was leaving. Thomas says, Cinnabon, how do you suggest? Joseph says, Marlena, somebody is suggesting something else. Thomas says, I didn't last night. 1 night in 7 days to die. Jan23 says, Robert, Santa is gonna shoot you if this was future. Robot Santa would shoot me if it was Futurama. Yes, I do enjoy the Santa Claus, the Christmas episodes of Futurama. And Robot Santa, the robot that was programmed poorly so everybody was on the naughty list. And nobody could live up to his expectations. I got some soot in my eye. Okay. Anti-Trekker says, Richie, sadly, Mrs. Anti-Trekker heard that part of the stream. Oh, well. Sci-Fi Nations and Bird, if we didn't love you, we wouldn't be funning with you all the time, but yeah. Richie Poole says, Die Hard is the greatest Christmas movie of all time. Anti-Trekker says, Thomas, what did I say? Yeah, what did I say? And I didn't say anything. Peter Quinn says it's 7 degrees Celsius here, Bird of Prey. You just asked Google. Well, here it's considerably warmer. Oh, Anti-Tracker. A $23 super chat from Anti-Tracker. Holy crap. Happy my anniversary from the turds. Today is, of course, the greatest holiday in Turdistan, as this is the day 2 turds became 1. Yes, that is Bible speak for having awesome sex. Qapla. Okay, congratulations, Anti-Tracker. Celebrating, so okay, because the 23rd is, you see, this is the difference. In Turdistan, the 23rd is their biggest holiday because it's Anti-Tracker and Mrs. Anti-Tracker's anniversary. In Karoga, Christmas Eve is the biggest holiday because it's 2 nights before Christmas. So, wait. No, those are always the same days. Son of a bitch. I was going to say that it's different. It's a coincidence. No, it's not a coincidence. They're the same days. What were the chances? And thank you so much, Anti-Tracker and Mrs. Anti-Tracker, for the very generous donations. I really, really appreciate it. And Mamo Pray appreciates it. And Sassy will get some more jerky or something. What? Yeah, no, he did. I guess Mrs. Anti-Tracker's okay with being a turd. I mean, it seems a little disrespectful. Yeah. But, you know, far be it from me to tell Anti-Tracker how to refer to his wife. I mean, if she's happy with it, I'm happy. Although I still believe that, in fact, the entire wedding... I'm sorry, I just had to charge my cell phone. I got notice that the battery was at 20%. That the entire wedding was a prank, and she's going to tell him tonight that it was never real. That they were never married by an actual minister. Okay, let's get back to where I was in the chat. Dan23 says, I hate when you order something and all they do is send an email of information about it. Okay, what do you order that all they send is an email? Not Ryan Johnson with a $5 super chat. Festivus for the rest of us. Yes, we're going to put up the poll. Although I'm not going to be participating in the feats of strength. Thank you, not Ryan Johnson. Little Dominion War activity going on there. Thomas is Anti-Trigger the Bird of Prey for an ugly baby name. Yes. Joseph says, my Christmas movie series is the Alien movies. I'm in the midst of the first one. Very cool. Marlena says, Joseph, I don't think so. Cinnabon says, Thomas Bot sent me a message on Skype. I can probably send it through there. Anti-Tracker is saying Thomas, lol. I saw it with my own eyes. Thomas is saying, okay, Cinnabon. Peter Quinn says, Wasmageddon. Bird of Prey checked it. I did. Cinnabon says, my first game died about once an hour. I died about once an hour. Dan23 says, Bird of Prey, did you watch the new Star Trek Picard trailer? Yes, I did. I watched it the night it became on. By the time people were telling Anti-Tracker about it, I had already seen it. It was 30 seconds, and half of it was repeated footage. So honestly, as much as I was a view whore, I just didn't think it was worth doing a review for a 30-second trailer that had maybe 15 seconds of new footage. If we get something else soon, maybe another teaser, then I'll do a double review. But they're just even for me, there wasn't enough to make a review out of. I liked it. What worries me more, what worries me wasn't so much the trailer, but the Star Trek, the official Star Trek Twitter handle tweeted out a tweet of the episodes you should watch in preparation of Star Trek Picard. And it was Best of Both Worlds, Iborg, Data Lore, and The Raven from Voyager. And seeing The Raven on that list really, really worried me. Also, seeing Data Lore on it made me think maybe Lore is back in the picture. I mean, I guess it kind of makes sense, right? Lore was technically as advanced as Data. He was programmed differently. He had slightly different electrical paths, but he should have been at least as advanced as Data. So it makes sense to me that perhaps somebody was thinking, hey, we backed up Data's brain into B4. Maybe we could take Lore out of mothballs, reformat his brain, for lack of a better word, and then download the copy of B4's brain back into Lore, and we could have an actual Data back. I would believe that. I could understand that. Do I think they should trust him? No. But I could see that happening. That is much more believable to me than B4 becoming Data. Being able to wipe Lore's memory and putting Data's memory in Lore's body and bringing him back, I could see that. I still don't think we see real Data in Picard. I think the Data we saw was a dream or a hologram, but probably a dream. But that body that they pull out of the draw, and it's all in pieces, maybe that's Lore, because there's no way that's Data. Even though he looked a little burnt up, the Data was incinerated. Even Palpatine surviving the Death Star is more believable than Data surviving the end of Nemesis intact. Richie Pools' Bird of Prey. I scored some Jack Daniels, old number 7, at the office. White Elephant gift exchange this year. I'm drinking Jack and Coke while you sing today. It will help. Very cool, Richie. Jack Daniels, not so bad. I mean, I prefer Jägermeister, but Jack Daniels, American brand. I'm okay with Jack Daniels. Dan23 says, I don't care for music of Wham. Peter Quinn says, low props not for Whamageddon. Average Jim says, jingle bells, Trekker smells, and he's full of poo. Bird of Prey doesn't do the gay, but Frank and Freddy do. You son of a bitch. Thomas Potts, Bird of Prey, did you do the title of the stream right? Probably not. Bedlife, Christmas Eve, 23 December 2019. It looks right to me. Did I forget a letter somewhere? Joseph says, last Christmas I give you... Oh, yes, this was a super chat. Okay, yeah, I don't plan to sing Last Christmas. Richie Poole says, TOS Dax, yes. Dan23 says, I will try to spell better. Aberjam says, I think I just daxed myself. Track name by Bird of Prey, thank God someone else doesn't care for Elf. Thought I was alone. No, I don't. It's my sister O'Prey kinda likes it. Though her favorite Christmas movie, if it hasn't changed, is Bad Santa. And I gotta say, I'm not particularly a fan of Big Santa, though I watch it. And Thomas is saying it was Christmas Ever Eve. Did I say Christmas? Oh, yes, I did. Okay, I'll fix it after it's done. Thank you, Thomas. typos. Sister Prey likes Bad Santa. I can watch Bad Santa, but I really don't like what's his face, Billy Bob Thornton, or whatever the hell his name is. But I do like that it was. I mean, I don't like that it was last performance, but I did like seeing John Ritter in it. So that bumps it up a little bit for me. And Bad Santa 2, that was not as good, not nearly as good. Where are we? Cell phone. 845. Hello. Bullshit. They have a voice that says hello, and you say hello, and it says, "This is the alert system with Visa MasterCard." Sons of bitches. Abajam says Talladega Nights is Ferrell's only good movie. Okay, Talladega Nights I really like, but no, it's not the only one. First, Anchorman is his best movie, and perhaps the best comedy to come out since Airplane, or at least since 1995. Anchorman was the best comedy. Then there's Talladega Nights. There's the ice skating one. Blades of Glory. And then he's not the main character, but he's in, what's it? Damn it. How did I forget the name of this movie? I watched it all the time. The one where the guy who comes home and finds his wife, having an orgy, and then they start their own fraternity house, even though they're all outside of college. Old School. So Old School, Will Ferrell's not the main character, but he's in it. So Old School, Talladega Nights, Blades of Glory, and Anchorman are all great Will Ferrell movies. Trek95 says Anti-Trigger, how's the drive? Dan23 says there will be Trill and symbionts in Discovery Season 3. Yes, we saw Michael Burnham or somebody swimming in the symbiont pool on Trill. I really hope that Dax is there. If they go all the way to Trill and they bring symbionts and they don't bring Dax symbiont in, I mean, why not? Why wouldn't you? Peter Quinn says happy anniversary, Anti-Trekker. Anti-Trekker says Trek 95 long. How long's the drive? Long. Actor says snow and hot Christmas cake. Hey, snow and hot Christmas hats. It's 92F right now. Damn, Actor. Damn. Actor, Thomas says Anti-Trigger, doesn't Darren live in Georgia? Dan23 puts in 2 different Santa emojis. Richie Poole, you tell him, Mama Pray. Sci-Fi Nation, Lords a leaping, Jeeps a jeeping, Bird of Prey. Bird of Prey a peeing. Josry, Bird of Prey, are you singing the real Bird of Prey 5, 12 Days of Christmas, or the fake Bird, 12 Birds of Christmas? My version, I'd be singing, Josh Street. Maybe both. We'll see. Peter Quinn says Die Hard is definitely a Christmas movie. It's not Christmas till the Hans falls. Joseph says having sex on a regular basis helps keep your memory alive. Have a great 2018. And I assume he did that on purpose. Not Ryan Johnson says Thomas Potts always snitches on people. Snitches get stitches on Bird's list. Robert Hammer says Die Hard was easily the best Christmas movie, but my good bad movie is Arnold Jingle All the Way. Arnold's Jingle All the Way. I don't even think I've seen that one. And then Anti-Tracker is very generous. $23 donation. You can tell Anti-Tracker's in a good mood. He's giving away money. Thank you, Anti-Tracker. John DeMarcus' Generations for Best Christmas Movie. Anyone? I don't know. Even Star Trek Online, Star Trek Twitter, put out something today about how Christmas isn't celebrated in Starfleet or in Star Trek. I'm like, well, everybody wrote like, oh, it was in Generations. Thomas Bott says, is The Nightmare Before Christmas a Christmas or Halloween movie? You know, Thomas, that's a good question. I actually used to really, really enjoy The Nightmare Before Christmas. I'd say it's a Christmas movie. I'd say it's a Christmas movie. And I still like the movie, but man, when I tried to watch it recently, I couldn't get into that animation style they do. It just looked so bad, it was hurting me. But when I was 25 years younger, I used to enjoy that movie quite a bit. Peter Gwynn says, I have a floofy, hun. Bird of prey. Am asking for trouble now. A floofy, hun? A flooful, hun? I don't know what you're talking about, Peter. John Street says, Thomas, why can't it be both? Joe Lau says, yeah, it is a Christmas movie. Dan23 puts in the turd emoji or the anti-tracker emoji. Richie Poole says some turds are better than others. That is definitely true. Josh Street, with all the poo speech going around, it's a good thing Trolita isn't here today. Thomas Potts says, no, not a stripper pole, a Festivus pole. And Joe Lau puts in a toilet emoji. Richie Poole, my kid changed the ringtone from music to him saying, someone is calling you. Answer now. Well, you know, that's not terrible. Mama Pray's old ringtone used to be, pick up the phone, pick up the phone, pick up the phone, something like that. Thomas Bott says, Laura didn't die, they just dismantled him. Yeah, well, that's what I mean, but, I mean, if they wipe his brain, he'd be dead. Peter Quinn says, well, no, Laura was a previous version of Data. Yes, but he was like such a previous version of Data that there wasn't a hell of a lot to change. And if anything, his designer, the father there, said that the lore was the emotions. He purposely removed the emotions from Data because it was causing too many problems for lore. But now that Data has an emotions chip, it really, you know, he'd be even closer to lore, in my opinion. But yes, Data was made after lore, I agree. I'm not saying he wasn't. I just don't think they were made, like, I think B4 was made, like, maybe a decade before lore. And then Data was made maybe 6 months after lore. So I don't think there was a giant change in specifications. Actresses counting Sisso Prey child. How many kids have you, Richie Poole? Dan23 says some of the new Starfleet ships in the new Picard trailer look like Section 31 from Discovery. I'm not sure I saw any Starfleet ships. I'll be very upset if those turn out to be Starfleet ships. Not Ryan Johnson. There it is again. Palpatine, whatever. Sci-Fi Days of Bird of Prey, it's law in the draw. They disassembled him. I'm starting to think that's true. Thomas Potts says, wait, the Emperor is alive, you son of a bitch bird. Take that back. Dan23 says, Darth Maul came back in a Clone Wars TV show. Peter says, Discord. Let's see. Lore was a Soong type android. Yes, I understand. I understand he was constructed before Data. Robert Hammer says Darth Maul is still alive. Actor says not for me. Robert Hammer, so is Jar Jar, ... Track 95 says Bird of Prey, Christmas Ever Eve. I see. Richie Poole says Sister Prey found love in the arms of another. So I only have the one child. He is the greatest son in the whole world. Aw. Dan23 says, it says Christmas ever, ever. I see that now. The hunky chunky funky monkey with a 2-pound sterling super chat. Wishing everyone a Merry Christmas and all the best. Thank you, hunky chunky funky monkey. And though I did already tweet you a thank you, I will again repeat the thank you to the hunky chunky funky monkey for sending Mama Pray a birthday card. Yeah, she loved it. As she loved everyone's who sent cards to her. And the chocolates, which we're still consuming. And Camille also enjoys the chocolate Cinnabon. So thank you. And the pictures of the kids and the cat and the Christmas tree, Richie, and the picture of Joseph and his wife. So thank you guys. Josh Reed says, Burnham, Red Angel, Data. That is why Data is in STD Picard. Peter Gwynn says, I may watch Bas Danta Morrow. Peter Quinn says, Boxing Day. I have Infinity War and Endgame back to back. Actor says, Peter, are you alright? Are you enjoying Christmas, I assume? Already enjoying Christmas, I assume, because Peter has his fair share of typos. Dan23 says, Bird of Prey, did you ever like the show Third Rock from the Sun? I never watched Third Rock from the Sun. At the time, I think it was on NBC, and I was still boycotting NBC for them lying to me about a space shuttle mission they didn't show the launch of back in the 80s. But I did see a couple of episodes of it later, and I think it would have been something I would have enjoyed, but by that time, it seemed too late to watch. Mrs. Anti-Tricker, Qapla, Mrs. Anti-Tricker. The best Christmas movie is Krampus. Plus, Charlie Brown Christmas is the best Christmas special. And no, our wedding was not fake. Okay, Mrs. Anti-Tricker. I believe you. It wasn't fake. I know you can't tell them until tonight. You spring it upon them. But that'd be a very good prank if it was. As for the best Christmas special, I've never seen Krampus, to be honest, as a movie. And the Christmas special, I would say it's either Frosty or Rudolph, in my opinion. Charlie Brown, yeah. Peter Quinn says, Anchorman is awesome, Bird of Prey. Thank you. You stay classy, San Diego. Joe Lau says, Anchorman 2. Anchorman 2 was funny, but it wasn't as funny as Anchorman. Josh Reed says, hi, Mrs. Anti-Trigger. Hope you have a safe trip. Mrs. Anti-Trigger says hi to Josh. Thomas Potts says hello and happy anniversary to Mrs. Anti-Trigger. Richie Poole has no favorite Will Ferrell movies. There are no good Will Ferrell movies. Well, Richie Poole, now you just lost another point with Sissel Prey because she will fight you on that. Peter Quinn says, hey, Mrs. Anti-Trigger, happy anniversary. Mrs. Anti-Trigger says, thank you, Thomas. Actor says, only 12 likes. Yikes. Please click that thumbs up. Be creative. Charative. Cararative? Be cararative? I think they're hesitant because I said I'm going to sing, and I am soon. Thomas says, you're welcome to Mrs. Anti-Trigger. Actor says, Stranger Than Fiction was a good Ferrell movie. I never saw that. Chief Cook says, hey, Merry Christmas, everyone. Merry Christmas, Chief Cook. Trigger 95, Mrs. Anti-Trigger, be safe and keep Anti-Trigger in line. Happy anniversary. Chief Cook says, hey, bird, sing Wham! Last Christmas. No. Peter says, I'm going to log off for today. Bus day tomorrow. Bird of Prey. A Google Hub Home Hub I have. Take care, Peter Quinn. So maybe I can sing Last Christmas if Peter's leaving. Wesley Crusher's in the house saying, Bird of Prey. Greetings, birds, turds, and Merry Christmas. And this means I can start the singing because the first song, although it's not a Christmas song, is a request from Wesley Crusher. So Wesley, I have not forgotten. Your song is first up in the queue. Actresses don't drive, call a cab, Peter. Definitely. Doc Jim Brony says, Qapla, Doc. Mrs. Anti-Trigger says, the only difference between Data and Lore is the emotion chip built in. The emotion chip causes evil. Descent didn't Data go evil when he got emotions? Well, supposedly, that was because Lore was only sending him so-called negative emotions, even though Counselor Troy previously said that emotions were neither good nor bad on their own. It was what you do with them. Then they became negative emotions like jealousy and I don't know, rage or whatever. Thomas says, Mrs. Anti-Trigger, yes, you know the more your husband. Mrs. Anti-Trigger, yes, you know more than your husband. Time to take his place. Joseph says, hit the like flock on Mobo, close the chat, hit like, reopen chat. Sci-Fi Nation says, also Data doesn't use contradictions or you have a facial twitch. True. Aberjam is saying, Dear Bop. I don't know about Dear Bop today, Aberjam. We got a lot of songs to get through. Admiral Saval says, yo, welcome Admiral Saval. Merry Christmas Eve. Sci-Fi Nation says, Dr. Soong also removed certain subroutines in Data's emotion chip that were in Lore's because of how Lore turned out. Agnes says, I never liked Charlie Brown. Never found it funny enough or entertaining. Must be a cultural thing. I mean, I don't hate Charlie Brown, but I don't say my favorites. Wesley says, Bird, all I want for Christmas is to get off work. You're off work, Wesley. I've commanded it. Just pack up your things and walk out, and you can tell them that Bird of Prey said it was so. And hopefully that works. If they don't believe you, you give them my YouTube channel. And you tell them to contact me. I'll explain it to them. Sci-Fi says, greetings to Wesley. Richie Poole says, bad Santa is so bad it's good. Sci-Fi Nation's anti-trackers. The anti-trackers are hijacking Bird of Prey stream. The anti-trackers, especially Mrs. Anti-Trigger, is always welcome on a Bird of Prey 5 stream. Trev95 says, Richie Poole, okay, someone else doesn't like his movies. Richie Poole says, on second thought, all Will Ferrell movies are awesome. What was I thinking? You're getting closer, Richie, although not every Will Ferrell movie. Mrs. Anturger says, Bird of Prey, you are nuts. Rudolph is the story of Santa being an a-hole, and Frosty is a law-breaking bad person. Charlie Brown is the best. You know, when you put it that way, I might have to rethink things. Chief Cook says, sing my song Last Christmas after Wesley. Chief Cook says, what up, Wes? Aberjam says, sing the Dear Bops. And Richie Poole says, make it so and so, Joe. Okay. So this first song, and I'll be honest, at this point, do at Birdo Prey 5 if you want me to read your comments, because I'm going to not be looking at the chat so much. What are you getting for Christmas? Asked Chief Cook. Honestly, Chief Cook, I don't think I'm getting anything for Christmas. Mom O'Prey will get me some lottery tickets, but that's probably about it. Apparently at 41 years old is the age your relatives stop buying you gifts, which is fine. I mean, I figured at some point my aunts and my grandmother, my aunts, they were going to stop recognizing my birthday. I'm surprised they waited till 40, but I guess 40 was such a big enough number that, you want to do it. So at 41, though, it stopped, which is fine. And I believe me, I unfortunately had to stop buying them gifts 10 years ago. After I got sick, I used to buy gifts. I used to buy everybody nice gifts. This was talking like 15 years ago before they were cheap. One Christmas, I got everybody in the family, every couple in the family, a digital picture frame, and that was when they were still expensive. I got everybody, it wasn't as expensive, but I got everybody a year of Netflix one year, before people knew what the hell Netflix was. Netflix, yeah, back when you could still do DVDs or streaming. So I had a lot of random gifts. I used to get pretty good gifts for people, but then after I got sick, I couldn't get out anymore, and I didn't have the money to buy gifts for the entire family. I stopped, but my family was nice enough, and they kept getting me gifts, and I honestly, I felt bad after a while that I wasn't getting them anything, and then at 41, it stopped. So you know what, I'm kind of happy it stopped, so I don't have to worry. Mom will probably get me some lottery tickets, and that'll probably be it. Sisto Pray and I will just wash. You know, if I give her an X amount of money, she'll probably just give it back, so we don't bother trading gifts. Thomas's Bird of Prey, you ever see The Year Without Santa Claus? No, not that I remember. Josh Reed says, say Bird of Prey just to make Bird read anything no matter what it is. Thomas says, Bird of Prey, 11 straight years of me working on Christmas. Well, that's some dedication, Thomas. Josh Reed, Bird of Prey, all Bird of Prey wants for Christmas is No! No, okay. So, I gotta mute the speakers, the internal speakers again. Okay. Oh, well, you know what? Before we do the songs, let's do this. Surf Trektronics, and guys, you should be following Surf Trektronics. I will put in the link. Sure, I will. Surf Trektronics. Check out Surf Trektronics. He put up this video. It's a short 1.5-minute video. He's been in Hawaii recently.
So this is a video of the North Shore of Oahu surf spot. And I actually caught Bird of Prey 5 on it a couple days ago. So let's take a look at it. And at the end, we'll go over the evidence. Show you guys 2 fun surf spot. Danger.
So
no swimming.
He thinks that guy standing up is me. Well, an avatar projection of me.
Longboard spot. Sorry for the shaky cam. And over here, but 2 fun surf spots. Elsie Land and for the longboarders, Freddy's right out here. And there's pretty nice sets to come through, but I'm not gonna wait around forever. 10 minutes to wait for them. So let's compare this side by side.
I don't see the relation, to be honest.
You clearly see the resemblance of this guy between the no swimming signs.
I'm kind of confused as to why he's seeing my face on random dudes.
Big house on the beach in Hawaii, on the big island of Hawaii. I'll take Hawaii. I was in Hawaii.
So I think it is safe to say that the conclusion of this evidence that Bird of Prey 5 is a Jedi Master, and he can force Skype project himself anywhere into the world he wants.
I'll take Hawaii, on a big house on the beach. I was in Hawaii.
So there you have it. Bird of Prey 5 is a Jedi Skype Master.
So, yeah. I don't know what to say. I don't think I could ever be that thin. And when I told him that, he's like, well, it's because it's a force projection. But apparently he's seeing me in Hawaii. So it's possible. I can't, I don't know that when I'm asleep, I'm not projecting myself out to the Hawaii to the beach. Thomas Potts says, nice mugshot. And Mrs. Anti-Trekker says, everyone knows I found the real Bird of Prey as that special Klingon. Yeah, that I would say the special Klingon has a much greater resemblance than the back of that guy that Surf Trektronics showed. But you guys should check out Surf Trektronics channel. He puts out some good videos. Star Trek, Star Wars videos. usually. The videos of me are few and far between, luckily. Sci-Fi Nation says Bird of Prey is a Jedi Skype master. Okay, so here's the deal. The song Wesley requested, I'd never heard of before a couple weeks ago. Also, it's incredibly fast-paced. And also, it's incredibly long. Because it's actually 2 halves. It required you to flip the record over to get the second half of the song. It's called Butcher Pete by Roy Brown. I'd never heard of it. I've listened to it a few times now. I don't honestly know if I'm going to be able to keep up with it. But we're going to try. We're going to try. Kronos, you're just in time to hear me sing. You're just in time to hear me sing. So this is Wesley Crusher's request, Butcher Pete by Roy Brown, as sung by Bird of Prey 5. Oh, wait, Jesus Christ. I almost forgot to shut off. In fact, I did forget to shut off the internal speakers. That could have been bad. Roy Brown or his next of kin would have been very, very upset. So yeah, you could tell how fast-paced this thing is. Well, we're going to try our best, Wes. We're going to try our best. No. Okay. Hey, everybody, did the news get around about a guy named Butcher Pete? Oh, Pete just flew into this town. He's chopping up all the women's meat. He keeps hacking and whacking and smacking. He keeps hacking and whacking and smacking. He keeps hacking and whacking and smacking. He just hacks, whacks, chopping that meat. Butcher Pete's got a long, sharp knife. He starts chopping. He don't know when to stop. All your fellas got to watch your wives, 'cause Pete don't care whose meat he chops. He keeps hacking and whacking and smacking. Keeps hacking and whacking and smacking. He keeps hacking and whacking and smacking. He just hacks, whacks, chopping that meat. Whew. Little jazz break. And saxophone. Butcher Pete gets around. Ever since Pete flew into town, he's been having a ball, just cutting and chopping for miles around. Single women, married women, old maids and all. He keeps hacking and whacking and smacking. He keeps hacking and whacking and smacking. Keeps hacking and smacking and whacking. He just hacks, whacks, chopping that meat. Or wakes up in the morning 5:30, chops from sunrise to sunset. I don't know how he stays alive. Meat's gonna be the death of old Pete yet. He keeps hacking and whacking and smacking. He keeps hacking and whacking and smacking. He keeps hacking and whacking and smacking. He just hacks, whacks, chopping that meat. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Not yet at the halfway. The police put Pete in jail. Yes, he finally met his fate. But when they came to pay his bail, they found him chomping on his cellmate. He keeps hacking and whacking and smacking. He keeps hacking and whacking and smacking. Keeps hacking and whacking and smacking. He just hacks, whacks, chopping that meat. That Butcher Pete's a crazy man. Tries to chop down in the wind and the rain. He just hacks on anything he can get. Say, turn this record over. You ain't heard nothing yet. Well, they let old Pete out of jail. He went back to his store. All the women who paid his bail were waiting on Pete to chop some more. He keeps hacking and whacking and smacking. He keeps hacking and whacking and smacking. He keeps hacking and whacking and smacking. He just hacks, whacks, chopping that meat. There's an old woman who's 92, lives down the street. She said, one more thing I want to do is find old Pete and let him chop my meat. He keeps hacking and whacking and smacking. Keeps hacking and whacking and smacking. hacking and whacking and smacking. He just hacks, whacks, chopping that meat. Ooh. Oh, yeah. Ooh. Yeah, it's a weird song, Joseph. Little break. Pete went to church one Sunday night. He gave the preacher a fit. He got crazy Pete. He started a fight when he went hacking on the pulpit. He keeps hacking and whacking and smacking. He keeps hacking and whacking and smacking. Keeps hacking and whacking and smacking. He just hacks, whacks, chopping that meat. Well, they put him in jail again. They tried to give him life. Pete beat the case. He played it insane. They even back the same old knife. Sounds like New York City. He keeps hacking and whacking and smacking. Keeps hacking and whacking and smacking. He just hacks, whacks, chopping that meat. Well, he got out of jail on Sunday night. Monday, he tightened his grip. He started to China to see the sight. Went nuts again and chopped up the ship. He keeps hacking and whacking and smacking. Keeps hacking and whacking and smacking. He keeps hacking and whacking and smacking. He just hacks, whacks, chopping that meat. Brought old Pete back to town to electrocute him here. But Pete was crazy like a clown. He chopped down that electric chair. He's hacking and whacking and smacking. He's a maniac. He's hacking and whacking and smacking. He don't do nothing but hacking. He just hacks, whacks, chopping that meat. Oh my God. For fuck's sake, Wesley. For fuck's sake. Oh yes, I'm out of breath. Yeah, it was a trap. It was a trap. Oh my God. I should have, well, it's a good thing I started with that song, because I would not have been able to end with that song, and I got this Santa hat on, making me twice as hot. Holy Christ. I hope you enjoyed it, Wesley. If you're not even here, then you're going to have to listen to it, because I'm not doing this one again. Joseph can already hear the anti-trekker credits. Yeah. Yeah. Chrono says most peeps don't know what a record is. Well, now they do. Now, yes, Wesley's to blame. Zethon. Oh my God. Zethon, it's amazing how low Joe will stoop for a few bucks. Damn it. No, I'm not going to do it again, Wes. I'm not going to do it again. You better rewind the stream and listen to it. Doc Jambroni puts in some flames and some shades and some music notes. Okay, so now that we got old Butcher Pete out. By the way, it took me a while to, because I was like, well, at first I thought Butcher Pete was, about pleasuring women. But then he's like, what's he doing with a freaking electric chair? And I was like, was he really just chopping things? And so I Googled what was the song about, and apparently there's no one thing. It apparently was one of those early songs that got around censors, because they made it seem like it was about a butcher chopping meat. But obviously it was meant to be about, yes, what I originally thought, pleasuring women. But there are some lines that just don't make sense, because they apparently had to put them in so they could say, you see, it's not about pleasuring women, it's about chopping things. Cronus, I'm so glad I could be part of this, Bird of Prey. That was sarcasm. I'm not surprised. Okay, but now we're going to do my favorite Christmas song. And yes, it is a Christmas song. Stevie Wonder, as sung by Bird of Prey 5, Someday at Christmas. Bird the Butcher. Sounds like an old school wrestling name. I'm getting it back, Chief Cook. Someday at Christmas, men won't be boys. playing with bombs like kids play with toys. One warm December, our hearts will see a world where men are free. Someday at Christmas there'll be no wars, when we have learned what Christmas is for. When we have found what life's really worth, there'll be peace on earth. Someday, not now. Someday all our dreams will come to be. Someday in a world where men are free. Maybe not in time for you and me, but someday at Christmas time. Someday at Christmas we'll see a land with no hungry children, no empty hand. One happy morning people will share, a world where people care. After first contact. Someday at Christmas there'll be no tears. All men are equal and no men have fears. One shining moment, one prayer away from our world today. I don't know about the women, but the men. Someday all our dreams will come to be. Someday in a world where men are free. Maybe not in time for you and me, but someday at Christmas time. Someday at Christmas man will not fail. Hate will be gone and love will prevail. Someday a new world that we can start with hope in every heart. Yeah. Someday all our dreams will come to be. Someday in a world where men are free. Maybe not in time for you and me, but someday at Christmas, someday at Christmas time. Track 95 is Bird of Prey. You will never be accused of being too politically correct. Kronos is Bird. You have good scale. I'm assuming more sarcasm. Wesley, Bird of Prey does Christmas by Ground Zero Weird Al count as a Christmas song? I have no idea, Wes. I've never heard or seen or listened to that song. Josh reads as Bird of Prey. Please think of the children and poor Sassy. Their ears can't take much more. Bruce Lombardo with a $4.99 super chat. Thank you so much, Bruce. Do you want me to sing something or something for you? Surf Tricktronics, my ears are bleeding. Happy holidays all. Surf, a few minutes ago I showed everybody the video you made about my being a Jedi. So you just missed it. Kronos is me, sarcastic never. I think he's using more sarcasm. Richie Poole says, nope, not in the Christmas spirit yet. Keep trying, Bird of Prey. Chief Cook says, I'm still out of breath. Sci-Fi Nation, Bird of Prey, Christmas at Ground Zero is a Weird Al song. I got that much, but I've never heard of it. Thomas Potts says, Bird of Prey, if I convert to Islam, will you stop singing to not offend me? No, I will keep singing. Chief Cook says, sing Last Christmas. Bruce Lombardo says, you should get off the road. Bruce Lombardo says, keep going, I'm driving. Okay, Bruce. So next up is another one of my favorites, Winter Wonderland by Johnny Mathis. Josh Street says, Bird of Prey, this dream must be against the Geneva Convention. Har, har, har. Sleigh bells ring, are you listening? In the lane, snow is glistening. A beautiful sight, we're happy tonight, walking in a winter wonderland. Gone away is the bluebird, here to stay is the new bird. He sings a love song as we go along, walking in a winter wonderland, or rolling. In the meadow we can build a snowman and pretend that he is Parson Brown for some reason. He'll say, "Are you married?" We'll say, "No, man. But you can do the job when you're in town." He's in town right now. Later on, we'll conspire as we dream by the fire to face unafraid the plans that we've made, walking or rolling in a winter wonderland. Over the ground lies a mantle of white, a heaven of diamonds shine down through the night. Two hearts a-thrillin' in spite of the chillin' weather. You are welcome, Wes. Love knows no season, love knows no clime. Romance can blossom any old time. Here in the open, we're walking and hoping together, 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 together. Sleigh bells ring, are you listening? In the lane, snow is glistening. A beautiful sight, we're happy tonight, walking or rolling in a winter wonderland. Gone away is the bluebird, here to stay is the new bird. He's singing a love song as we go along, walking or rolling in a winter wonderland. In the meadow we can build a snowman and pretend he's a circus clown. We'll have lots of fun with Mr. Snowman until those asshole kids knock him down. Bastards. When it snows, ain't it thrillin'? Though your nose gets a chillin'. We'll frolic and play the Eskimo way, clubbing seals. Walking in a winter wonderland, walking in a winter wonderland, walking in a winter wonderland, and clubbing some seals. And clubbing some seals. Averjam says it's like singing, only not. And thank you so much, Wesley, for that $2 follow-up super chat. It wasn't necessary, but you are definitely welcome. Kronos is unsubbing. Not Ron Judge's Bird of Prey, your singing is one of the signs of the coming apocalypse. Think of the children. Thomas's Bird of Prey are the birds singing love songs to Frank and Freddie. And Mrs. Antarctica Bird of Prey, you should sing Walking Around in Women's Underwear. I've never heard of that, unless you're telling me that I should sing while actually walking around in women's underwear, which I will not do and I cannot do. But if that's a song, I've not heard of it. I will look it up, although maybe not for a Christmas stream. You know what? Mrs. Anti-Trekker wants it. We're going to look it up. Walking around in women's underwear. See, because it's Mrs. Anti-Trekker. Walking around in women's under with lyrics. Okay, Mrs. Anti-Trekker, for you. Nobody else would get this. For you. Track 95 says, Thomas Potts, it's Frank or Freddie, the Snowman, Bird of Prey. And Thomas Potts says, how about O Tannenbaum? Remind me when we get to a point. Wesley says, Christmas at Ground Zero tomorrow, maybe. We'll see. We'll see, Wes. Maybe we can do it today. We'll see. Thank you, by the way. Thank you so much. Okay. We're going to try this. Lacy things the wife is missing. Don't ask for her permission. I'm wearing her clothes, her silky pantyhose, walking around in women's underwear. In the store, there's a teddy with little straps like spaghetti. It holds me so tight, like handcuffs at night, walking around in women's underwear. In the office, there's a guy named Melvin. He pretends that I'm Murphy Brown. He'll say, "Are you ready?" We'll say, "Whoa, man. Let's wait until the wife's out of town. Later on, if you wanna, we can dress like Madonna, put on some eye shade and join the parade, walking around in women's underwear. Lacy things missing, didn't ask permission, wearing her clothes, silky pantyhose, walking around in women's underwear. Walking around in women's underwear. Walking around in women's underwear. I think Anti-Tracker might have been logged in as Mrs. Anti-Tracker. I think Anti-Tracker may have been logged in as Mrs. Anti-Tracker. Yep. Christmas at Ground Zero. Let's see. Josh Reed Bird, how about the true 12-day? We'll try that a little later, Josh. Remind me later. Let me try Christmas at Ground Zero. Christmas at Ground Zero. Lyrics. You are welcome, Mrs. Anti-Tracker, or Mr. Anti-Tracker, whoever you might be. Weird Al Yankovic, Greatest Hits, Volume 2. Anti-Tracker, you son of a bitch! They asked me to say it. It's Christmas at Ground Zero. Wait, there's no lyrics! It says with lyrics, you son of a bitch! Why would you lie? Downvote. Downvote. There's no lyrics. There is no lyrics. No lyrics. What about you? Sorry. Checking if Mrs. Anti-Tracker, is Anti-Tracker hurting you? Okay, we'll try this again. It's Christmas at Ground Zero. There's music in the air. Sleigh bells are ringing and the carols are singing while the air raid sirens blare. It's Christmas at Ground Zero. The button has been pressed. The radio just let us know this is not a test. Everywhere the atom bombs are dropping, it's the end of all humanity. There's no more time for last-minute shopping. It's time to face your final destiny. Well, it's Christmas at Ground Zero. There's panic in the crowd. We dodge debris while we trim the tree underneath a mushroom cloud. Air raid siren. Woo! There's like a penguin playing a guitar on the screen. You might hear some reindeer on your rooftop or Jack Frost on your windowsill, but if someone's climbing down your chimney, you better load your gun and shoot to kill. It's Christmas at Ground Zero, and if the radiation level's okay, I'll go out with you and see the new mutation on New Year's Day. It's Christmas at Ground Zero, just seconds left to go. I'll duck and cover with my old-tooth lover underneath the mistletoe. It's Christmas at Ground Zero. The missiles are on their way. What a crazy fluke. We're gonna get nuked on Christmas Day. What a crazy fluke. We're gonna get nuked on this jolly holiday. It wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. I mean, it was probably bad for you guys. But, okay. Okay, so now we're going on to another Johnny Matthews song. Sleigh Ride. Sleigh Ride, another one of my favorites. Could you sing Dare to Be Stupid? Kronos, I will try to look that up afterwards. This is Sleigh Ride. Just hear those sleigh bells jingle, jingling, ring-a-ting, tinkling too. Come on, it's lovely weather for a sleigh ride together with you. Outside the snow is falling and friends are calling, yoo-hoo! Come on, it's lovely weather for a sleigh ride together with you. Giddy up, giddy up, giddy up, let's go. Let's look at the snow. We're riding in a wonderland of snow. Giddy up, giddy up, giddy up, it's grand. Just holding your hand. We're gliding along with the song of a wintry fairyland. Our cheeks are nice and rosy and comfy cozy are we. Snuggled close together like two birds of a feather would be. Birds. Let's take that road before us, sing a chorus or two. It's lovely weather for a sleigh ride together with you. There's a birthday party at the home of Farmer Gray. He'll be the perfect ending to a perfect day. We'll be singing these songs we love to sing without a single stop. At the fireplace where we watch the chestnuts pop. Pop, pop, pop. There's a happy feeling nothing in the world can buy. When we pass around the coffee and the pumpkin pie. It'll be nearly like a picture paint by Gary or on Lives. These wonderful things are the things we'll remember throughout our lives. These wonderful things are things we remember all through our lives. Just hear those sleigh bells jingling, ring-ting-tingling too. Come on, it's lovely weather for a sleigh ride together with you. Outside the snow is falling and friends are calling, yoo-hoo! Come on, it's lovely weather for a sleigh ride together with you. Giddy up, giddy up, giddy up, let's go. Let's look at the show. We're riding a wonderland of snow. Giddy up, giddy up, giddy up, it's grand. Just holding your hand. We're gliding along on the song of a wintry fairyland. Nice and rosy and comfy cozy are we. We're snuggled close together like two birds of a feather would be. Let's take that road before us and sing a chorus or two. Come on, it's lovely weather for a sleigh ride together with you. It's lovely weather for a sleigh ride together with you. It's lovely weather for a sleigh ride together with you. Track 95 says Bird of Prey, Sleigh or Sleigh. Kronos says it's not a holiday song, still a good one. It's a holiday song. Richie Pools is Bird of Prey. You don't have to worry about copyright strikes. No one will admit creative ownership of any of this. Let's hope not. Kronos says, oh no, Bird is turning into a cat. What was that song that was requested a minute ago? Dare to be Stupid. Is that a Christmas song? I doubt it. Dare to be Stupid. Oh, it's another Weird Al song. What the hell? We'll try it. We'll try it. From Transformers, the movie. I got you, Kronos. It's okay. We can throw in a non-holiday song. Excuse me. Put down that chainsaw and listen to me. It's time to join the fight. It's time to let your babies grow up to be cowboys. It's time to let the bed bugs bite. You better put all your eggs in one basket. You better count your chickens before they hatch. You better smell some wine before it's time. You better find yourself an itch to scratch. I got one right here. You better squeeze all the charmin out. Well, Mr. Whipple's not around. Stick your head in the microwave and get yourself a tan. Don't do this. Don't do this stuff, people. Talk with your mouth full. Bite the hand that feeds you. Bite off more than you could chew. What can you do? Dare to be stupid. Take some wooden nickels. Look for Mr. Goodbar. Get your mojo working now. I'll show you how. You can dare to be stupid. You can turn the other cheek. You can just give up the ship. You can eat out a bunch of sushi, then forget to leave a tip. Dare to be stupid. Come on and beat it. Dare to be stupid. It's easy to do. So easy to do. Dare to be stupid. We're all waiting for you. Let's go. This one is dedicated to Anti-Tracker. It's time to make a mountain out of a molehill so I can have a volunteer. There's no more time for crying over spilled milk. Now it's time for crying in your beer. Settle down, raise a family, join the PTA. Buy some sensible shoes and a Chevrolet. And party till you're broke. It's okay, you can dare to be stupid. It's like spitting on a fish. It's like barking up a tree. It's like I said, you gotta buy one if you want to get one free. Dare to be stupid. Why don't you dare to be stupid? It's so easy to dare to be stupid. We're all waiting for you to dare to be stupid. Burn your candle at both ends. Look a gift horse in the mouth. Mashed potatoes can be your friends. You can be a coffee achiever. You can sit around the house and watch Lever the Beaver. The future's up to you, so what you gonna do? Dare to be stupid. Dare to be stupid. What I say, dare to be stupid. Tell me what I say, dare to be stupid. It's all right, dare to be stupid. We can be stupid all night, dare to be stupid. Come on, join the crowd, dare to be stupid. Shout it out loud. Dare to be stupid, I can hear you. I can't hear you, dare to be stupid. Okay, I can hear you now, dare to be stupid. Let's go, dare to be stupid. Dare to be stupid. Dare to be stupid. Dare to be stupid. And that's it. And that's it. I don't know who was that, Kronos, or who wanted that. That's a strike. That's a strike. That's a strike against Kronos. Josh reads his Bird of Prey. The Night Santa Went Crazy by Weird Al. I think we're taking a little break from Weird Al songs. Although Mrs. Anti-Tracker says The Night Santa Went Crazy is a good Weird Al Christmas song. Okay, so it's A Night Santa Went Crazy. Lyrics. And then O Tannenbaum. Yes, I see it. I see it. Okay. How long is this one? The night Santa went crazy. Down in the workshop, all the elves were making toys for the good Gentile girls and good Gentile boys. When the boss busted in, nearly scared him half to death, had a rifle in his hands and cheap whiskey on his breath. From his beard to his boots, he was covered with ammo, like a big fat drunk, disgruntled Yuletide Rambo. And he smiled and he said with a twinkle in his eye, "Merry Christmas to all! Now you're all gonna die!" The night Santa went crazy. That night, Saint Nick went insane. Realized he'd been getting a raw deal. Something finally must have snapped in his brain. Well, the workshop is gone. Now he decided to bomb it. Everywhere you'll find pieces of Cupid and Comet. And he tied up his helpers, and he held the elves hostage, and he ground up the poor Rudolph into reindeer sausage. He got Dancer and Prancer with an old German Luger, and he slashed up Dasher just like Freddy Krueger. And he picked up a flamethrower and he barbecued Blitzen, and he took a big bite and said it tastes just like chicken. The night Santa went crazy. The night Kris Kringle went nuts. Now you can't hardly walk around the North Pole without stepping on reindeer guts. There's a National Guard and FBI. There's a van from the Eyewitness News. Oh, poor Santa. In a helicopter circling around the sky. The bullets are flying. Body counts rising, and everyone's dying to know, oh, Santa, why? My, you used to be such a jolly guy. Screams, bangs, and gunshots. Just fill this in with your brain. Yes, Virginia, now Santa's doing time in a federal prison for his infamous crime. Bullshit, that's not under U.S. jurisdiction. Hey, little friend, don't you cry no more tears. He'll be out in good behavior in 7 more years. But now Vixen's in therapy, and Donna's still nervous, and the elves all got jobs working for the Postal Service. And they say Mrs. Claus, she's on the phone every night with a lawyer negotiating the movie rights. The night Santa went crazy. The night St. Nicholas flipped. Broke his back for some milk and cookies. Sounds like to me he was tired of getting gypped. The night Santa went crazy. The night St. Nick went insane. Realized he'd been getting a raw deal. Something finally must have snapped in his brain. Whoa, something finally must have snapped in his brain. Tell you, something finally must have snapped in his brain. In his brain, it snapped. Something snapped in his brain. That was a good one. That was a good one. I will grant you that. Wow. Okay, so Thomas is O Tannenbaum. Richie Poole requests the Alphabet song. It's a great Christmas song. Kronos says, thank you for the song. You're welcome. Dragon 5, will you please sing Silent Night sometime, please? Silent Night, Alphabet song, and O Tannenbaum. And Mrs. Anti-Trekker says, I think this song is about Bird will Pray 5. Josh Reed says, Lowell Bird is trying not to laugh. Well, the United States would not have jurisdiction over the North Pole, so Santa should not be in federal prison. Okay, so O Tannenbaum, Silent Night, and something else. O Tannenbaum with lyrics. No, not German. English. English lyrics. Okay, Nat King Cole with lyrics. For Thomas Potts, always first. Hey, they're using the same background I'm using. Oh, Tannenbaum. Oh, Tannenbaum. Wie trusten die Blätter. Oh, Tannenbaum. Oh, Tannenbaum. Wie trusten die Blätter. Du just nicht nur so Sommerslied. Nein, ach, in Winter, wes ich schneit. Oh, Tannenbaum, oh, Tannenbaum. Why, wie sind die dein Blätter? I think I messed up here. I think I chose the wrong one. Oh, Tannenbaum, oh, Tannenbaum, da kun mir sehr gefallen. Oh, Tannenbaum, oh, Tannenbaum, da kus mir sehr gefallen. Wie oft hat Nick so Winterseist? Ein Week van dir Mitch, Hook, ever fruit. Oh, Tannenbaum, oh, Tannenbaum. Du kannst mir sehr gefallen. Du grünst nicht nur so Sommerzeit. Nein, auch im Winter, where es schneit. Oh, Tannenbaum, oh, Tannenbaum. Wie trust in dein Blätter. Am I dying on the inside? Asked Wesley. A little bit every day. Okay, so, well, here's a fun fact. Oh, Tannenbaum is in German. Didn't know. No idea. I hope that meets the Thomas Potts' approval. Thomas is breaking news. Germany was offended. They invaded Holland again. Thomas's bird parade. Did you find the video of you doing the night before Christmas? Yes, we did, and I played it on my last Bedlife stream. Although I'm thinking I will do a new version perhaps tomorrow. Josh reads his bird parade. Don't forget to end the stream with the 12 bird days of Christmas. Okay, Josh Street. Sci-Fi Nation says, I don't care what anyone says. Bird of Prey is still a better singer than Laura Reloaded and Shatner. Kronos says, sounds like you're playing a record backwards, Bird of Prey. Well, it wasn't in English. Okay, so Silent Night. Silent Night. I think I got that one down. I mean, I've listened to Silent Night many a times. Oh, Tannenbaum is Oh Christmas Tree. And now you tell me. Silent night, holy night, all is calm, all is bright. Crying fun virgin mother and child, holy infant, so tender and mild, sleep in heavenly peace, sleep in heavenly peace. Silent night, holy night, shepherds quake at the sight. Glory stream from heaven afar, heavenly hosts sing Alleluia. Christ the Savior is born. Christ the Savior is born. Silent night, holy night, Son of God, love's pure light, radiant beams from thy holy face, with the dawn of redeeming grace. Jesus, Lord, at thy birth, Jesus, Lord, at thy birth. Silent night, holy night, all is calm, all is bright. Round yon virgin mother and child, holy infant, so tender and mild. Now I'm getting hungry. Sleep in heavenly peace. Sleep in heavenly peace. Welcome, Keely Chow. Okay, so I might have forgotten a few of those lines. I think I compensated. Thomas's bird of prey. Oh, Tannenbaum's Christmas tree. Shrubmore says greetings, bird of prey, mama prey, and fellow nerds. Mrs. Anti-Trekker. It sounded like bird of prey was being the special Klingon again, and Bird does sing better than Lore, but not Shatner. Sorry, nothing to be sorry about. Sci-Fi Nation Bird of Prey could have been the real G.I. Joe. Ron Von Virgin. I don't know what I was doing, Mrs. Anti-Trekker. Joseph Patrick says, holy crap, just stop, please. Can't stop once I start. Mike Richards, the dogs are howling. Joseph says, Christ the Savior just died again. Even Mama Prey laughed at that one.
Do I get?
Mama Prey, yes, Mama Prey, you get to choose one.
You know what I'm going to choose.
Dominic the Donkey.
Dominic the Donkey.
Okay, Dominic the Donkey for Mama Prey. And I have to say, I'm surprised I forgot to put that in on my own. Okay, Dominic the Donkey, the old Christmas, Italian Christmas donkey. Let's hope it has decent lyrics.
In English.
English, yes. Do, 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 do. Hey, chickadee chig, hee haw, hee haw. It's Dominic the Donkey. Cringity tring, ching ching, hee haw, hee haw. The Italian Christmas donkey. La 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 Yoda. Santa's got a little friend, his name is Dominic, the cutest little donkey, you never see him kick. When Santa visits his paisans, with Dominic he'll be, 'cause the reindeer cannot climb the hills of Italy. Hey, chingity chig, hee-haw, hee-haw, it's Dominic the donkey. Crinny ching, hee-haw, hee-haw, the Italian Christmas donkey. La 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 la. La 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 yo. Jingle bells around his feet and presents on the sled. Hey, look at the mayor's derby on top of Dominic's head. A pair of shoes for Louie and a dress for Josephine. The labels on the inside said they're made in Brooklyn. Hey, chiggy chig, hee-haw, hee-haw, it's Dominic the donkey. Jiggity chig, hee-haw, hee-haw, the Italian Christmas donkey. La 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 la. La 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 yo ah. Children sing and clap their hands and Dominic starts to dance. They talk Italian to him and he even understands. The gumamas and gubas say, hey, and Dominic starts to dance. When Josaman comes to town, he brings the coolio. Hey, chiggity ching, hee-haw, hee-haw, the Italian Christmas donkey. Chiggity jig, chee-haw, hee-haw, the Italian Christmas donkey. La 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 la. La 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 yoda. Hey Dominic, buona Natale. Hee-haw, 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 hee-haw. Thank you, Mama Pray. Thank you. Wasn't anybody on the phone? Sister O'Prey called in. Oh, Sister O'Prey is like 20 minutes out, 25 minutes out. So it means I got to finish singing by the time she gets back. Track Knife at Bird Prey, thank you. I give you crap, but thank you. You are more than welcome. Aberjam says, Bird of Prey, so Sleigh Ride by the Ronettes. I already did Sleigh Ride by Johnny Mathis, which is the best version of Sleigh Ride. Not Ryan Johnson's Bird of Prey. Did your singing cause the 69 car pileup in Virginia? You know, I don't know, but maybe if they were listening. Mrs. Andrew, thank you, Bird of Prey, for entertaining drive, but we are arriving, so we must be going. Have a great, great time at Medieval Times, Mrs. Anti-Trekker and Mr. Anti-Trekker, and congratulations again on your anniversary. 26 years on this, the 23rd of December, Anti-Trekker's favorite number. And yes, the neighbors were calling to complain. Richie Poole is clapping, he guesses. Wesley says, Bird of Prey, how much to stop singing? Well, there's not a lot left. Let's see, what do we have here? Maybe we'll do... I'll put it to a vote. We've got... Thank you. Joseph has donated $5 for Last Christmas. Well, so much for the vote. So much for the vote. Last Christmas it is. And yes, we got TOS Dax. Thank you, Joseph. I don't want Opera GX, the world's first gaming browser. Last Christmas lyrics. Wham! Last Christmas. Let's see. Last Christmas I gave you my heart, but the very next day you gave it away. This year, to save me from tears, I'll give it to someone special. Last Christmas I gave you my heart, but the very next day you gave it away. This year, to save me from tears and soot in my eyes, I'll give it to someone special. Special Klingon, maybe? Once bitten and twice shy, I keep my distance, but you still catch my eye. Tell me, baby, do you recognize me? Well, it's been a year, it doesn't surprise me. Happy Christmas. I wrapped it up and sent it with a note saying, love you, I meant it. Now I know what a fool I've been, but if you kissed me now, I know you'd fool me again. Last Christmas I gave you my heart, but the very next day you gave it away. This year, to save me from tears, I'll give it to someone special. Special. Last Christmas I gave you my heart, but the very next day you gave it away. This year, save me from tears, I'll give it to someone special. Someone special. Aww. Special Klingons are at the top of the list, if you're a lady. A crowded room, friends with tired eyes. I'm hiding from you and your soul of ice. My God, I thought you were someone to rely on. Me, I guess I was a shoulder to cry on. A face on a lover with a fire in his heart. A man undercover, but you tore me apart. Oh, now I found a real love. You'll never fool me again. Last Christmas I gave you my heart, but then the very next day you gave it away. This year, to save me from tears, I'll give it to someone special. Special. Last Christmas I gave you my heart, but the very next day you gave it away. This year, to save me from tears, I'll give it to someone special. Special. A face on a lover with a fire in his heart. Gave you my heart, a man undercover, but you tore me apart. Next year I'll give it to someone. I'll give it to someone special. Someone special. Someone special. Next year it's going to somebody special. I promise. Yes, we do know Bert is special. I have to be. I have to be. And Trek 95 sent me a link in Discord. Of course you did. Of course you did. Discord. The Frank Sinatra version of Silent Night? I already did Silent Night. How much different can it be? I appreciate it, Track 95, but I did Silent Night. And I don't think it would come out any different with Frank Sinatra's voice. But I thank you. I appreciate it. Okay, so Shrumore says, Bird of Prey, if you want to ensure this is not for kids, Kevin Bloody Wilson, Santa's Where's My Bike? No, I don't need to. It's already not for kids. Track 95 says, Live with Matthew, I want Bird of Prey to sing I Want a Hippopotamus for Christmas. All I want for Christmas is my 2 front teeth. Track 95 says, there's more than just a song. I sent it because you like him. Thank you, Track 95. I appreciate it. I do like him, and I will listen to it. Richie Poole says, no one does Blue Christmas like Elvis Presley, and Bird will Pray 5 is Elvis. Okay. Blue Christmas, Elvis. All I want for Christmas is my 2 front teeth. My 2 front teeth. Okay. Trump sings All I Want for Christmas. Oh my God. Blue Christmas Elvis lyrics. Hey now. I don't have collars. I'll have a blue Christmas without you. Oh, I'll be so blue just thinking about you. Ooh, oh. Decorations of red on a green Christmas tree. Won't be the same, dear, if you're not here with me. Ooh. And when those blue snowflakes start falling, that's when those blue memories start calling. Snowflakes aren't blue. They're white. He was on a lot of drugs. You'll be doing all right with your Christmas of white. But I'll have a blue Christmas. Oh. You'll be doing all right with your Christmas of white, but I'll have a blue Christmas. Ooh, whoa. Man, that song starts and stops immediately. I gotta give it credit. No other long intro or outro. Okay, obviously I didn't do Elvis any favors. But there you go. A hippo. You don't think he minds? I don't think he minds either. 2 front teeth, hippopotamus. 2 front teeth. Joseph says the suffering can be toned down if you play the tracks in the background. Chrono says, I want my money back. Buyer's guilt. And Chrono says, wow, Bert is really into his craft. Track 5, Richie Poole, what would Sisso Prey say to that? Richie Poole would be afraid to ask. Richie Poole says, all I want for Christmas is Sister of Prey. Shrumore says, bravo, thank you. Elvis has left the building. Indeed. Let's see. I want a hippopotamus for Christmas. Only a hippopotamus will do. Don't want a doll, no dinky tinker toy. I want a hippopotamus to play with and enjoy. I want a hippopotamus for Christmas. I don't think Santa Claus will mind, do you? He won't have us to use us a dirty chimney flue. Bring him through the front door, that's the easiest thing to do. I can see me now on Christmas morning, creeping down the stairs. Oh, what a joy, and what a surprise. I open up my eyes, and I see a hippo's hero standing there. Sing it, Sassy. I want a hippopotamus for Christmas. Only a hippopotamus will do. No crocodiles or rhinoceroses. I only want hippopotamuses. And hippopotamuses like me too. Mom says a hippo would eat me up, but then teacher says a hippo's a vegetarian. Thank you, Kronos. I see it. There's lots for him in our 2-car garage. I'll feed him there and wash him in there and give him his massage. I can see me now on Christmas morning, creeping down the stairs. Oh, what a joy, what a surprise when I open up my eyes and I see a hippo hero standing there. I want a hippopotamus for Christmas. Only a hippopotamus will do. No crocodiles or rhinoceroses. I only like a hippopotamus. And hippopotamuses like me too. Yes, vegetarian. I threw it in. I knew it's what you guys wanted to hear. Josh reads, says Frank and Freddie is Bird's real parents. They gave him Mama Pray since they wanted to keep the wedding secret. Yes, they had Sassy going. Okay, so Kronos sent me a $10 donation. Thank you so much, Kronos. Let's see if there were any instructions. Okay, they're not showing up in PayPal. Kronos, I missed it. If it showed up on the screen, I missed it. Would you mind telling me what it is you requested, if anything? Because I'd have to log into Streamlabs, and I'll try doing it, but it'll take a while. Aberjam said 2 friends. Is that what Kronos wanted, Aberjam, or is that what you want? Because right now Kronos has $10 on the table, and so to be blunt, he's in front. I heard 2 front teeth too, but I wasn't sure. Okay, let's try to get into Streamlabs. Kronos, are you still here, Kronos? Not lazy to log in, Kronos. It takes me forever to log in. I gotta log in with my YouTube account. I gotta frickin' verify my account with Google because of 2-factor authentication. Kronos says you are welcome. Oh, thank you so much, Kronos. Thank you so much. Oh, shit. There were 2 I missed. Kronos says Merry Christmas. And then he said you're welcome. Thank you so much, Kronos. So there were 2 $10 donations from Kronos. Wow, Kronos. I thank you so much. I honestly, I completely missed one. So it's a good thing you had me look it up. And Kronos says, I'm not really here. It's a quantum thing. And yeah, okay, Abajam, my 2 front teeth. And then we're going to end with the 12 birds of Christmas. My 2 front teeth. Christmas lyrics. Nat King Cole and his trio. All I want for Christmas is my 2 front teeth. Do do da do da dum do 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 do. All I want for Christmas is my 2 front teeth, my 2 front teeth, my 2 front teeth. Gee, if I could only have my 2 front teeth, then I could wish you a Merry Christmas. It seems so long since I could say, Sister Susie's sitting on a thistle. Gosh, oh gee, how happy I'd be if I could only whistle. All I want for Christmas is my 2 front teeth, my 2 front teeth, my 2 front teeth. Gee, if I could only have my 2 front teeth, then I could wish you a Merry Christmas. All I want for Christmas is my 2 front teeth, my 2 front teeth, 2 front teeth. Gee, if I could only have my 2 front teeth, then I could wish you a Merry Christmas. It seems so long since I could say, Sister Susie sitting on a thistle. Gosh, oh gee, how happy I'd be if I could only whistle. All I want for Christmas is my 2 front teeth, 2 front teeth, 2 front teeth. Gee, if I could only have my 2 front teeth, then I could wish you a Merry Christmas. Yes, Sassy, I could wish you a Merry Christmas. You have front teeth, Sassy? AOC has front teeth. Yeah, you can see them. They're big. It seems so long since I could say, Sister Susie sitting on a thistle. What the hell's a thistle? Gosh, oh gee, how happy I'd be if I could only whistle. I think Thistle's going to get jealous. So all I want for Christmas is my 2 front teeth, 2 front teeth, my 2 front teeth. Gee, if I could only have my 2 front teeth, then I could wish you a Merry Christmas. Christmas. Yeah, it was better you guys didn't hear that cough. Kronos says, wow, just wow. Sci-Fi Nation says, make sure you get your T-fuses right. Tef-fuses. Yosef says, I want to smash out my 32 teeth. Grandpa got run over by a reindeer. Oh, by a beer truck? It's a good one. Grandma got run over by a reindeer. Grandpa got run over by a beer truck. Grandpa got run over by a beer truck. Lyrics. Grandpa got run over by a beer truck. Okay, well, I've never heard of it, but whatever. Does a thistle vibrate? That was my question. Grandpa got run over by a beer truck. Beer truck. Coming out of Woody's Christmas Day. Grandma got a job out at the Bury. I never knew that she could drive that way. Grandpa was drinking with the floozies, spending all his grandma's hard-earned dough. He didn't have enough to pay the bartender, so Woody tossed him out in the snow. Grandpa stood there frozen in the headlights. He looked as helpless as a deer. I don't think he was afraid of dying. I think he was just afraid he spilled his beer. Grandpa got run over by a beer truck coming out of Woody's Christmas Day. Grandma got a job out at the brewery. I never knew that she could drive that way. Who thought he'd end up as roadkill? She flattened him right on the center line. He could have made it to the curb if he were quicker, but she backed it up and squashed him one more time. Grandma cried and cried at Grandpa's funeral, not because we peeled him off the road. All of the loot she got from him was insurance, went to pay the bartender that he owed. Grandpa got run over by a beer truck coming out of Woody's Christmas Day. Grandma got a job out at the brewery. I never knew that she could drive that way. I never knew she could drive that way. I never knew she could drive that way. Kronos' Bird of Prey. Check Streamlabs. What'd you do, Kronos? What did you do? Does Mama Prey have a tale to tell? You know what, Kronos? She just went outside, but I bet she probably does. So give a couple minutes. I'll sing one more thing. She'll come in and I would guess she has a tale to tell. Thank you, Kronos. Thank you again very much. Shromorse's Bird of Prey. I want to wish you, Mama Prey, Sisso Prey, and Sassy a very Merry Christmas. I also want to thank you for the hours of entertaining live streams and hope you continue to grow next year. Thank you so much, Shromore. I want to thank all of you guys for putting up with me. Sci-Fi Nation says, thanks, Bird of Prey. You're welcome, Sci-Fi Nation. Josh Reed says, no, Grandma got run over by Saint Bird of Prey and his team of beagles. Okay, so while we wait for Mama Prey, why don't I go to antitrekker.com and find one of the Birds of Christmas songs, and we'll go from there. General discussion. The night before Bird of Prey quotes, Bird of Prey 5, 12 Days of Christmas. Okay, so there's two versions of the 12 Days of Christmas, or the 12 Birds of Christmas. And Mama Prey just came. Mama Prey, Kronos is asking if you have a tale. I said you probably did. So if you want to think of something, and I'm going to sing, I'll sing the 12 Birds of Christmas.
Yes.
So what I'm going to do first is the 12 Birds of Christmas as written by Antitrekker and others during a cooperative live stream. And then I will sing the 12 Birds of Christmas as I wrote them. But I don't know that I'm going to sing the entire song, both, because I think that would just be too much. So what I'll do is I will sing from the 12th day of Christmas on the one that everybody put together. And then I will just, you know what? No, what I'll do is I will sing the version everybody put together in full. And then I will just sing the 12 days of the one I put together. Because the one I put together you can watch on Bird of Prey 5X channel. It's there with all the music. So if you ever wanted to listen to it, you could. So this is the 12 Birds of Christmas as put together by Antitrekker and others, and is currently available on antitrekker.com. The cops are coming for you watching Star Wars. I never admitted to watching Star Wars pirated. Nobody knows how I watch Star Wars. Trade95 says, putting up with you. What do you mean? I mean, you know what I mean. Sci-Fi Nation NYPD coming to check on loud sound disturbances at the Bird of Prey 5 house. And Stromo wished us all a Merry Christmas while you were outside. As did everybody, I'm sure. Josh reads a Bird of Prey was written by Thomas, Anti-Trigger, and me. Might have been another that added a line. Okay. And Chrono says, oh, please give me a reason to sub Anti-Trigger. No, no, no. Although if you don't like this song, maybe you'll want to unsub. On the first day of Christmas, Bird of Prey 5 gave to me a live stream of his tree. On the second day of Christmas, Bird of Prey 5 gave to me 2 sons of bitches and a live stream of his tree. On the third day of Christmas, Bird of Prey 5 gave to me 3 beagle bites, 2 sons of bitches, and a live stream of his tree. On the fourth day of Christmas, Bird of Prey 5 gave to me 4 Mamo Prey stories, 3 beagle bites, 2 sons of bitches, and a live stream of his tree. On the fifth day of Christmas, Bird of Prey 5 gave to me 5 golden Jalojas, 4 Mamo Prey stories, 3 beagle bites, 2 sons of bitches, and a live stream of his tree. On the sixth day of Christmas, Bird of Prey 5 gave to me 6 Jeeps stuck in the mud, 5 golden Jalojas, 4 Mamo Prey stories, 3 beagle bites, 2 sons of bitches, and a live stream of his tree. Hold on.
Shut the camera.
On the seventh day of Christmas, Bird of Prey 5 gave to me 7 man boobs milking, 6 Jeeps. Yes, you can go. 6 Jeeps stuck in the mud, 5 golden Jalojas, 4 Mamo Prey stories, 3 beagle bites, 2 sons of bitches, and a live stream of his tree.
You're not okay.
On the
Why is he
8th,
wearing a hat?
it's Christmas.
Shut the camera while
On the 8th day of Christmas, Bird of Prey gave to me 8 STD rants, 7 man boobs milking, 6 Jeeps stuck in the mud, 5 golden Jalojas, 4 Mamo Prey stories, 3 beagle bites, 2 sons of bitches, and a live stream of his tree. On the 9th day of Christmas, Bird gave to me 9 racist comments, 8 STD rants, 7 man boobs milking, 6 Jeeps stuck in the mud, 5 golden Jalojas, 4 Mamo Prey stories, 3 beagle bites, 2 sons of bitches, and a live stream of his tree. On the 10th day of Christmas, Bird gave to me 10 lures and drags, 9 racist comments, 8 STD rants, 7 man boobs milking, 6 Jeeps stuck in the mud, 5 golden Jalojas, 4 Mamo Prey stories, 3 beagle bites, 2 sons of bitches, and a live stream of his tree. On the 11th day of Christmas, Bird gave to me 11 bird bad singing, 10 lures and drags, 9 racist comments, 8 STD rants, 7 man boobs milking, 6 Jeeps stuck in the mud, 5 golden Jalojas, 4 Mamo Prey stories, 3 beagle bites, 2 sons of bitches, and a live stream of his tree. On the 12th day of Christmas, Bird gave to me... On the 12th day of Christmas, Bird gave to me 12 pictures of Frank and Freddy, 11 bird singings, 10 lures and drags, 9 racist comments, 8 STD rants, 7 man boobs milking, 6 Jeeps stuck in the mud, 5 golden Jalojas, 4 Mamo Prey stories, 3 beagle bites, 2 sons of bitches, and a live stream of his tree. And everybody wishes Sisso Prey hello. She already left the immediate area because of the singing. She says hi though. Joseph says, Bird of Prey, your sister must think you've lost it completely. I'm sure she does, but probably long before this happened. We'll be ending shortly. Oh, you ready for you, Mamo Prey? Yes. Mamo Prey.
no cat.
No, oh, shutting back off the camera. Mamo Prey story time. Sci-Fi Ninja, thanks, Bird of Prey. Okay, we're all ready. We are all ready. Yosef says, Bird of Prey, yes, you must think you lost it. And yes, the camera's off. And without further ado, here is Mamo Prey.
Okay?
Yes.
Hi, all. Thank you again for all the birthday wishes and happy holidays and Merry Christmas. I heard while I was in and out the past couple of hours. But I do have a Christmas story for the people that are on the stream most of the time. You know my background, and when I was a little kid, I lost my mother, and then my father remarried, and my stepmother was a bit strange. But given all that, I was either 8 or 9 years old. It was Christmas, and all I really wanted was this new doll that had recently been put on the market that every girl wanted. It was the Barbie doll. And Stepmom Prey didn't just go to shop in whatever equivalent of Toys R Us was. She had to do the Christmas shopping at FAO Schwartz in Manhattan, which was a very popular and pricey toy store. Well, came Christmas morning, all my friends got Barbie dolls. I didn't get a Barbie doll. I got a box. It was, I don't know what size, say 18 by 18 by 6 inches high. It was teak wood. And you opened it up, and inside was a doll very similar to a Barbie doll. And there was a little hanger. You could stand this box up, and this doll had all different kinds of outfits, one being a mink coat. Yeah, you got it. The coat was really mink. I wish I had it today. It would probably be a collector's item. But the doll was just a little bit smaller than all my friends' Barbie dolls. So you could not trade clothes. It was a beautiful little doll. But I was so disappointed. All I wanted was the same doll all my other friends had. But I never did get a Barbie doll. But Christmases weren't terrible. They really weren't. Until I got a little older. Then they were pretty bad. But I still enjoy Christmas. And I really, if a child ever said to me they wanted a specific item, I would go out of my way, whatever I could do to get that item. Not something similar. Because why am I remembering this 60 years later?
I can vouch. Mamo Bray got me the very specific items I asked for. No matter how weird or unusual the video game was or whatever, the Lego set. That was what I got.
Yeah, even if something costs 2 or 3 times the price, oh, but this is better. No. If somebody asks for something, you want to know something? I never asked for anything. This was like the one thing that I asked for. When, they would ask, what do you want for Christmas? Or they take you to Santa, what do you want? I never had anything I really wanted, except the damn Barbie doll. Anyway, guys, I'm in the middle of cooking. I have another pretty sad Christmas Eve story I'll tell you about another time, but I was already an adult so I could handle it. Whoever I don't speak to before Christmas, have a merry, a safe one, and enjoy. Gotta go cook. Bye, everyone.
Okay. Let's get the camera back. Hello again. Okay, so we are winding down here, just so we're clear. Josh Street says, Bird of Prey, you need to get a Mamo Prey head in a jar for Mom O story time. I don't think she wants her head in a jar.
I don't want my
Yeah,
head.
she doesn't want her face or her head. Real or animated. Joseph says, similar story for me. All kids had a large orange truck. I got a remote controlled car, but not an orange truck.
Right.
My mother brought me the truck 4 years ago. I cried like a baby.
I
Ah,
can relate.
Mama Break can relate. And Richie Poole doesn't understand my live streams. Okay. Aberjam says, Merry Christmas, Mama Pray and Bird of Prey. We love you. Thank you so much, Aberjam. And so the very last thing I'm going to do, and then I'm going to actually put the ending credits on since I have them again, is do the 12 Birds of Christmas as I wrote them from day 12. On the 12th day of Christmas, Bird o' Prey got for me 12 Jaloja breaks, 11 Jeeps a Jeeping, 10 cities skylining, 9 super chats, 8 Sinatra songs, 7 Kurogan crosses, 6 Mamo Prey stories, 5 first in chats, 4 Bedlife, 3 Dear Bops, 2 Epic Rants, and Sassy Under the Xmas Tree. There you go. There you go. No more singing. What do you want, Kronos? You don't have to pay. What do you want? I got to end soon because Mama Prey is cooking. But for Kronos, I can't say no. Like for Mrs. Anti-Tracker, I can't say no. Sci-Fi Nation, Bird of Prey, great stream as always, bud. Live long and alpaca, everyone. Merry Christmas to you, Bird of Prey, the entire bird flock, and all my fellow nerds. Merry Christmas to you, Sci-Fi Nation. Richie Poole, just kidding, Yosef. It's always enjoyable. Kronos says, it's all good here, Bird of Prey 5. Okay, Kronos. Merry Christmas to you, Kronos. Merry Christmas to you, Richie Poole, Aberjam, Yosef, John DeMarco, Wesley, Schronmore, Sci-Fi Nation, Josh Street, I think I said Aberjam, and anyone who I missed in the chat. Merry Christmas. Track 95. Merry Christmas to all. Merry Christmas Eve, of course. I am going to try to stream tomorrow. I'm going to try to stream Christmas Day. When, I'm not sure. I know a lot of bigger YouTubers are streaming over the next couple of days. I'm going to try to stream. My schedule is going to be completely off. There really is no schedule for the next 2 days. I don't know if I'll do morning streams, late streams, both, neither. Guest on somebody else's stream. I do apologize, but it's just very, very hard to plan the next couple of days. So Thursday we should be back to the usual time, like 2 or 3 in the afternoon Eastern, and we'll probably do Thursday. Thursday we'll probably do our DS9 stream this week. The next couple of days I'm just not sure. But thank you all for hanging out with me. Jaloja tomorrow. I'll be Jalojering right after this stream. Honestly, I'm surprised I held it this long. Sci-Fi Nation, I might too, Bird of Prey, have the next 2 days off, but not over until... Sci-Fi Nation, if I happen to be streaming and you happen to be streaming, it's just the way it works out. You don't have to not stream for me. If I see you streaming, I'll come say hi to you. Richie Poole, just wing it, bird. That's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to do. Too much information, says Richie Poole. And Chrono said it was a good one. Take care, all. Merry Christmas, Eve, Qapla, and take care. Thank you all for watching my video. Please remember to comment, like, and subscribe. And don't forget to hit that bell icon. Without it, you won't get notifications of new videos. Check out BirdoPrey5.com, the new home of everything Birdo Prey 5 on the web. You can also check out my forum at juot.net. I'm also on social media on Facebook, Twitter, and Gab. If you'd like to make a donation, check out paypal.me/BirdoPrey5 or on BirdoPrey5.com. Take care.